Hello, family. How are you feeling tonight or today? I just want to check on you, see how you feeling, and I want to share a little message because I know it's going to be helpful for you. Yes, you listening right now, because I feel like everybody's going through this pressure cooker and there's so much stress going around and we don't know how to deal with it and not to deal with the emotions. So I have a lot of people asking me for my perspective on things, and I tend to be very positive in the sense of finding baby steps towards the goals, towards feeling more soothing. For example, I have this person that I love, and I'm not gonna share her name, and she's going through major stress right now because she knows something is going to happen and she doesn't like the outcome. But in her way of explaining it to me, I told her, listen, it hasn't happened yet. It hasn't happened yet. So sometimes we get stuck in the illusion of time because we either live in past or we live in the future that hasn't happened yet. And therefore, we build more and more and more and more stress. And I was telling her, it hasn't happened yet. I know it's coming. I know you cannot avoid it, but it hasn't happened yet. The yet is the most important part. So my advice to her was, at the meantime, knowing what you know now, and the fact that you cannot change this outcome, what can you do now? What can you do now? I'm telling you now. If something is happening to you that is very stressful, that you know you cannot avoid it, number one, you have to accept it, even if it sucks. Because otherwise you just adding too much power to it. And accepting doesn't mean that you agree with it, that you get along with it, but you have to accept it. So you don't put too much energy fighting what is. It's here, it's happening. Stop fighting it. Stop being in denial. It's there. Once you accept it, the energy is gonna calm down. But my question to her was, okay, knowing what you know now, and it's happening in 2 months, do you want to live in the stress like this for 2 months? Worrying, losing sleep, gaining weight, just living in constant stress? Or can you focus on what you can do now? Because letting go of control is accepting that you have to sometimes do not have the answer to what's happening. But the only thing that you can do, is your response. Is you. You, what can you do now? So I said, do you see that feeling? How you're talking to me? How sad and stressed you are? Do you want to keep that for another 2 months? Because you're going to be exhausted. And then eventually you'll get sick because the body is not going to be able to handle this much pressure. So I feel like it's super important to find ways in the middle of chaos. What is it that you can do now? Focus on today. If today feels like a long day, can you focus on the next hour and the next 30 minutes? Can you go for a walk? Can you read? Can you call somebody that it's very easy to laugh? Can you watch a movie or something that that takes you to a more positive place than where you are right now? Can you stretch? Can you go out for a walk? Can you run? Can you do yoga? There's many things that we forget because we're stuck in the future. This is going to happen, and basically what I want to say is that dealing it with what you can do now is actually reducing the pressure from the future, the unknown, right? Because you can stay stuck in this worrying pattern, and it's just so unhealthy for you, and you know it. And I heard before, it was in a conference, I forgot her name now, but it really impacted me because she was saying, if I find her name, I'll put on the video. Worrying is praying for something that you do not want. Huh? What? Worrying is praying for something you do not want. So you're making a prayer. Because there's a difference between worrying and preparing. Like worrying doesn't fix the problem. I mean, obviously we're human. At some point there's many things. I worry for many things, and then once I catch myself that I'm worrying, I'm like, oh no, I'm praying for this. I'm really praying for this no, I don't want this to happen. You just have to catch yourself. Tell a friend, tell somebody that's close, hey, if you hear me saying that, stop me. Literally. We used to do that with Jeanette, like, hey, if you hear me saying that, please. Because sometimes we just don't realize the way we're thinking, the way we're talking to ourselves, and we just need that one person. Even if it's somebody on the phone, it doesn't have to be somebody in person, right? So I feel like there's power in our reaction. I'm not saying to just suppress and not be inhuman, but what can you do to calm yourself down, to calm your nerves, to release some stress that you can do, but you refuse because sometimes it's just easier to just stay stuck in this bubble. I can believe it. It's going to happen to me. Maybe sometimes being more of a victim, or the fact that we just don't see the solution. We cannot see the future. So it's like the future is just so intense that we're not focusing on what we can do now. So I think we're a very fragile being. There's a lot going on. And right now, there's like a information age. And then you add AI now, where you don't even know what's real, what's not real. Also, you might be somebody that cannot see a future because you lost someone. I just had somebody that lost someone that was very close to him. So how I was supposed to deal with it, because the way I see it is that there's always going to be some ups, some downs, some ups, some downs, and sometimes you just feel like down, 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 down. Like for me, 2025, I felt like I was just like trying to get to the surface. But I kept remembering that there's power in what I can do now versus just letting myself drown because I cannot find any solution. And I'm not saying that you might just find a solution just like this, but I think it has to do with focusing on what you can do now. The little things. The little things. If you're angry, maybe journal. Let it out. If you have nobody to talk to, just lay it out and just crumble the paper, throw it away. It feels so good to release all the anger, all the fears, everything you have. There's so much power into journaling. And I know, for example, you have some people like, oh no, I don't do journaling. Okay, fine. So what is it? What is it? Find something that's going to help you release. I have another friend, I told her, sometimes if I have too much buildup, like anger, energy, I don't know what to do with myself. If I'm on the highway, nobody can hear me. So I scream my lungs out. I just need to release it. It just needs to have some form of release, right? I had this conversation with my other cousin, and she was telling me, because I thought it was only deers. I thought it was only deers that once they go through some shocking event, they have to shake their body to let out everything, right? And then she just told me, no, it's actually the whole animal kingdom. I was like, what? But we are animals. Yeah. I was like, yeah. So I didn't know it was all the animals. They need to shake their body. Because there's so much your body can handle. And literally the next day, you're going to have a migraine, a cramp, you're going to have a pain, you're not going to understand where is this coming from. And then once you look at the metaphysical meaning of your illness, you're going to realize that everything is coming from an emotion, a stored emotion, like suppressed emotions that we just shove inside, like we're like some super human and we can handle everything just because we don't want to face, right? So please be gentle with yourself. Even if it's a busy time, even if you're a parent. Because I know I hear my sister, sometimes she's like, it's easy to say, you don't have kids. Okay, well, it's not about that. We all have the same amount of hours in a day. What you decide to do with it is very important. It's hard to find sometimes like a small amount of time, but you are the most important person. You're living with you. You don't have to play a role. You can let go of that mask. You don't have to be strong all the time in front of people, because you have to deal with you. You have to feel at peace with you. Your peace is the most important. If you don't feel at peace, you're not going to have the right ideas. They're going to come. And if it's too hard to do it with yourself, use the elements that are available for you, like nature. go get some fresh air. It's really like, it's so weird when you think about it. It's like, oh yeah, with all my problems, I'm gonna go for a walk. But literally, it helps you so much to just go in nature. Just look at nature. Look at something that doesn't seem stressed, even though probably Earth is stressed, but just to lower down the cooker. We need it at a lower settings. So, okay, after that, we're like, okay, you know what? I know I don't know how I'm gonna get out of there or how this event is gonna happen, but at least right now I did something that brings ease into my soul, into my body. And for some people, it has to be very, very intense. It has to be more active, you know? If it's like working out, and if you don't have a gym, you have YouTube. Everybody have YouTube. You're looking at me on YouTube. From other people, it's like the opposite for the energy. It has to be like, calm down, like silence, meditate, tapping, EFT. Oh my gosh, EFT helped me so much. Sometimes I feel it, like if I feel super stressed, like I need to just tap in and lower your cortisol level. Radiates is amazing. It has so many videos for anything you need on YouTube, right? Drawing, dribbling, finding ways to be grateful for. I have a gratitude journal where you have a page where you express your emotions, your feeling, and then after you find a way, you transform them to gratitude. Because of course, me, I love to talk about gratitude all day, every day. Because even if things are going bad and it feels like there's no hope, once you start focusing on what you're grateful for, it's literally calming your energy down, and it's bringing more things to be grateful for. And I know it sounds cliche, but it works. It really works. What are you grateful for? Can you say at least, this is happening, but at least I have water. At least I have food. At least I have somebody that loves me. At least I have my children with me. At least I have my health. At least I have paper toilet. I don't know. Whatever. At least I have YouTube. At least I have a phone. Tell me some at least. I'm listening. So many things to be grateful for, but I mean, there's so many things I want to mix, but I'm trying to make it more concise. But my question to you is, what can you do in the next hour if you cannot sleep? Can you read a book? Like, at the end of the day, I feel like people are trying to find solution outside of themselves, but the solution is within you. Like, what can you handle? What can you do? There's some people, they need to take actions. They need to move their body. They need to shake their body. They need to go for a run. You know, what do you need to do? And if you don't know, try. Just try and see if it works. Go online, put up a class, Tai Chi. Just put like a meditation online for stress relief, binaural beats. But I'm more into like physical. Like for me, I know I need to do yoga every day. That's to help me maintain my level. Because the thing is, the truth is, we're all, as soon as we wake up, we have a phone. Your brain is not even calibrated for the night, that maybe you didn't have a good night, and then you turn on your phone and you're getting bombarded and people are giving you bad news and they're like sharing like their issues and their problems, or you see there's some stuff on the news and you haven't like regulated yourself. You literally haven't like arrived. You checking on your phone, this, and you get bombarded, and you go to social media, and then it's just like, no, just find something to take care of you first before you say hi to the world. I feel such a difference, when I force myself not to look at my phone in the way my day goes versus like, I mean, sometimes I check. I know nobody's perfect. We're all addicted, but I'm pretty disciplined because I know looking at my phone is just gonna take me some direction, and it's like you forgot what you're about to do. Like you even say thank you for being alive. You haven't said like, oh my God, I'm here, I had a good night. You're not even saying anything. You're just getting there on your phone and you're already on Instagram. I mean, not me, because I chose my moments for Instagram, but you know you. Like I know many people that does before anything. This is why everybody's like, what were you doing? I was like, I needed to arrive first. Before you even brush your teeth for some people. So anyway, please know that you are the most important person. And when you don't feel good, people around you don't feel good. It's a ripple effect. If you're trying to find a solution, if you want to help your family, your friends, you have to help you first. But it's going to take some effort to find what works for you. It's going to take some effort, but you got this. You got this. I'm with you on that. There's nothing that's being put in front of you that you cannot handle. I know you can. It's just hard, and I know. Stress makes you like, ugh. And then you add being on survival mode, or like if you lose your job and stuff. That's what happened to me last year. Whew. It's adding layers. But at the end of the day, I was like, what can I do? What can help me to bring me joy so I don't stay there? Because there's no solution there. In depression, there's no solution. And I'm not saying that it's easy to get out of depression, but I mean like staying a victim without doing nothing. I just want you to try. Try things. Be curious. And it's a path towards loving yourself. Because I know so many people, they take care of everyone but themselves. Always. Like my sister, oh gosh. Everyone's problem before her. And it's like, no, that's not how it works. This is your duty. Because there's always going to be ups and downs. And definitely, if you cannot handle, please seek help. Call someone that knows that they're gonna listen to you. Spend some money on therapy. People, they're gonna listen to you. You have no idea how therapy has helped me in my life. Woo! Like, it's worth the money. Anyway, I just want to wish you lots of love. I actually feel called. Jeanette got me those cards before, the secrets. And I had a discussion with one of my family members, and they're like, "Oh, it's really bad to put up cards and this and that." But you know, I do whatever I want. And I love cards, so if you watch my video, you know exactly who you are. But anyway, I just love those cards. They're like manifestation cards. Oh, it's gonna be reversed probably, but it's okay. Manifestation cards by Rhonda Rhine. Oh my god, I can't even read right. Is it a B? Barn. I think it's a B. Yeah, barn. Anyway. And it's been a long time. I used to do that a few years ago. Putting a card every day on social media and stuff. But I felt called today, so let's see what we got. Okay. Is it gonna be upside down on YouTube? I might as well just read it, because since I put in cinematic, it's probably blurry, but maybe I'll try to turn it. I don't know. The Earth turns on its orbit for you. The ocean ebb and flow for you. The birds sing for you. The sun rises and it sets for you. The stars come out for you. Every beautiful thing you see, every wondrous thing you experience is all there for you. Okay. It's all there for you. Nature is your best helper, is your best friend. Especially with all the synchronicity happening. But it's all there for you guys. That's the card that came out. So I want to wish you lots of love. If you resonated with what I said today, drop an emoji. What kind of emoji? Something related to the card. Just put an ocean emoji down on the video if you resonate. And just know that you're not alone. We're all in this together. You got this. The only constant in life is change, and never gonna stay the same. And I'm sending you lots of love. And I love you, and I'll see you on the next one. Ciao. Mwah.